thinks Phillips will be going. If he could find a gap somewhere, Phillips could get all the way around. Ball 4. Now it's Canseco, who made good contact the first 2 times tonight and hit it fairly sharply the 3rd time for a shortstop to first out. Dick Williams coming out of the dugout, and he's got his big right-hander with the heater out there, Edwin Nunez. So here's Jose now. The timely hit has been a very elusive commodity for the A's all these first couple of weeks. Ball 1. Murphy is on deck.
Now this is the situation where Canseco absolutely excelled last year, and really why he won Rookie of the Year. His clutch hitting numbers were phenomenal.
He also was tremendous the last 2 weeks of the exhibition season in the Cactus League. Very confident. He had a pitch to hit right down the pipe. Going forward too much and too fast. Now I noticed tonight he's lifting that heel, and he has 2 hits in the ball game. 2-1 count. Messi in lifting it, tapping the toe. Base hit. Here's Phillips around third on the broken bat blow. It is a tie ball game as Jackson negotiates third, and there are runners at the corners. Canseco's 6th run batted in of the year.
His 3rd hit tonight, and that is what this ball club needed so badly. A big 2-out hit.
Here's a look at it now. That was a pretty good pitch on the outside part of the plate. The bat shattered, but he had stayed out there enough with it, and with his strength, even though it was out near the end of the bat, delivered the base hit to tie it up into right field. Murphy has driven in 4 runs this year. He is 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. He grounded out and he flied out to left to the wall. Good strike. There's the throw to second. They got the double steal, and Jackson scores as he bowls over Kearney. The ball to the backstop, and going to third base is Canseco. Reggie Jackson showing the kids how it's done.
I got to tell you something. I think Bob Kearney got suckered. I think they suckered Bob Kearney with that dummy double steal. The Canseco just ran halfway and stopped, and what they want is for Kearney to throw through.
That's right.
They suckered Bob Kearney. See, he threw through. He never even looked at third base.
You see, Jose's not even in the picture. He's already stopped, and Jackson broke the moment that Kearney released the ball and was already there. Kearney was blocking the plate. Jackson had no choice but to go through him to the plate. And as now they have Nunez up again. Oh, he got a lot of that one, but Bradley is there, and it dives on him, and he drops it. Holy Toledo. That one had top spin, apparently. That is tattooed. Right field. A line drive. Home run by Mike Davis off a Mike Moore slider as Davis touches the ball with his 4th homer of the year. Well, they finally broke a bigger hole in the dam.
I was just going to say what Mike had to do is get the ball to the outfield to get Brickman home. He did it with something to spare. Mike Davis didn't hit his 4th home run last year until June. And now it's 7-4, and it's a very forlorn Mike Moore standing on the mound, and I think it's a pretty forlorn Nunez standing in the bullpen. In which Reggie Jackson stole home. Then we had the unlikely Ray Quinones tying the game in the bottom of the 8th for Seattle with a sacrifice fly, and then the A's win it with 3 in the 9th, but not before Seattle scored a run of their own in their half and actually had the tying run coming to the plate several times. So just another routine night at the Kingdome, Bill.
Well, I guess nobody ever assured anyone it was going to be easy.
This can't have missed being out by much.
Moses timed his leap a little wrong that time, or he might have been able to get to that ball.
Let's see what happens here, because they had a play on Reggie. Well, he dropped the ball. There it was. Presley dropped the ball. Now Canseco bloops it down the right side. Jackson tagging. Kingery makes the catch. Here comes Reggie. They've got a play on him. Double play. Now Reggie got it. Got away with it once, could not get away with it there. As Kingery has a good arm, and being left-handed, Kingery did not have to reverse his body to make that throw. And the next day, he comes in the 9th inning with 1 out, picks Walter Weiss off, and then strikes out Reggie for the save.
He's gone. Well, I think Reggie will go over and sit down and talk to Teddy Higuera about Rick Reed. He's not happy with the call. From this angle, looks like a pretty good pitch.
And Reggie just flung the bat and the helmet and was tossed.
Hey, Teddy, how you doing, buddy? Let's have a talk.
Reggie, when he got to the dugout step, flung his helmet and his bat 2/3 of the way back towards home plate.
Well, a little enlivening action.
One of the reasons we do the column is because everybody has an opinion about announcers and telecasts. One of the things, a big home run, Reggie Jackson, that's the one the people came to see while you and I are talking. Another 2 runs, it's a 7-1 ball game, and if anybody wants to see anything, it's Reggie Jackson hit another home run. Kid, am I right? Is this number 3 for the year?
Yes, it is.
3rd home run for Reggie Jackson, and of course the 3rd one here at the Oakland Stadium. Let's take a look at the replay. That's a shot. That's vintage Reggie Jackson. Here you go. That's what the fans want.
And it's on KQED.
On KQED Sports. Where else would you see it?
High ball, center field. Wilson going back, and that ball is out of here. Way back. Number 556 of his career. His 8th of the year.
You called it. He has been swinging the bat a lot better. He said he was confident. He gets Saberhagen 2-0, 2-2, 3-2. Let's take another look. 3-2 fastball, middle of the plate. You still got to hit it. It's over 90 miles per hour, and he does. Willie Wilson, Reggie knows right there. So did Willie Wilson in center field. Just watched it sail over his head into the bleachers.
So Jackson with a hot bat here.
They scored 4 runs. Carney Lansford's 7th homer makes it 6-1, but it is really the McGwire show here. He joins Dave Kingman and Reggie Jackson to become just the 3rd A's player to slam 3 home runs in a game. McGwire, 3 homers, making 25 on the season, drives in 5 runs. So he joins Reggie Jackson, who also adds to his career homer mark, sends this one soaring. Joaquin Andujar allowed
McGwire 2 more home runs. Jose Canseco 2 of his own. Reggie Jackson took 1 the distance, and Steve Ontiveros allowed but 2 base runners in 9 innings of work. Bring up Municipal Stadium. After an earlier double, McGwire is going to ride the knuckleballer Tom Candiotti to left center field. Number 26 later is followed by number 27. McGwire had 4 hits, 4 runs scored. He tied with George Bell for the Major League home run lead. 3-0 A's in the 7th when Jackson goes to right field. His 10th of the year, number 558 all time. Candiotti gives way in favor of Doug James. James, no luck either. Canseco ripped this 3-run job. Canseco a home run in the 9th as well. But first, take a look at the glove work by Jose. Joe, what's this? Oh, hey, Jose, a little slip and slide number. Steve Ontiveros all the way. The Indian fans can't bear to watch. A 2-hitter for Steve Ontiveros. He's grown a slight beard. And sit down, Brett Butler. 10-0 Oakland.
Reggie pointing at Sherm Feller, the public address announcer, who just said this is Reggie's Fenway farewell.
Get a goosebump or 2?
We're human.
Wonderful tribute. He wanted to do it on that one. Jackson with 1 hit today, Rattled one off the wall the last time up. That one is drilled. He wants 2 again. Can he get it? Yes. Oh, do they love it? Good adjustment by Jackson. That pitch started in on him, tailed out toward the inside part of the plate. He shortened up a little bit with the extension and really drove it with great wrist action. And now that becomes a very, very important base hit if the A's can work him around and get themselves a little more breathing room. Here's Steinbach. And then he began to warm up with one of the pitchers in the bullpen, as he always does before the inning. And I guess suddenly somebody came out on the field. Now you see the replay of what went on a few moments ago.
His fan ran on.
But Reggie Jackson, closing out a brilliant 20-year Hall of Fame-bound career, is getting a great round of applause. He's hit 15 home runs this year, being able to only pinch hit. He's batting here for Harper as the DH spot. The pitch to Reggie, high, ball 1. And I recall so well the day that Reggie joined the Kansas City A's off the Arizona State University campus out of the College World Series at the old municipal ballpark across town. And his batting practice was some kind of impressive for a kid, I don't mind telling you. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Reggie after a high inside fastball from Stoddard. Reggie will be honored by the A's next Saturday at the Oakland Coliseum, and special ceremonies at 12:45. Want to get your ticket this week and be there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Reg with Steinbach at first. Harper pitches. Jackson swings and misses, strike 2. Reggie Jackson has hit over 540 home runs. Only 5 men in the game have ever hit more in the history of the game. 1 and 2 count. Stoddard sets, throws up and in, and they're just throwing fastballs to Reggie in the games I'm seeing. Is that basically it, Ray? Basically. Here's a 2-2 pitch on the way. Up high, ball 3. Kansas City fans remember Reggie mostly as an opponent because he didn't play that first year he came up. He joined the club in 1967 a little bit at the end after a very successful minor league season. But he started playing with the A's in Oakland. Here's a 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing, a ground ball up the middle, into center field, a base hit. Steinbach goes from second to third. Reggie steps on first with a base hit. And I'm sure they'll pinch run for him. Well, he just fought it off and hit it up the middle.
Another fastball inside, and Frank White playing Reggie to pull. And Reggie, just the brute strength that he has, he jammed, broke his bat, but still was able to hit it hard enough to get it through the infield. Walter Weiss is going into pinch run for Reggie Jackson. And as a matter of fact, we have the microphone as he tries to give a little bit of a smile to Jose Canseco to compose himself, but he heard the microphone down by the field. I could hear, oh my goodness, you know, because he could just hear his teammates.
Look at that.
What a pretty swing.
Oh, you want to see a swing about somebody, and what they call in baseball, got it all. And did you see the right fielder there? He never did even look back. It was over his head before he had a chance. He'd have broken his neck looking at that one. Here's Jose Canseco.
Like to make the Royals pay for this, and McGwire hits a high towering drive to left center. Wilson going back to the fence, and it's off the wall. It will score 2 runs. McGwire on his way to third as the ball comes all the way back to the shortstop Salazar. A high towering triple for Mark McGwire, drives in 2, and the A's lead 3-0 right now. Thank you very much. Well, he hit that like Roy Hobbs. Picked the right spot, which the A's are thankful for. And a double play ends the 5th. After 5, 3-1 Yankees. Don Ho night at the ballpark.
Well, why not? The other guys are raking.
All right, we'll go to the 6th inning. Andujar's had a very easy time of it over the last 3 innings in terms of pitches. He's kept the A's close. Mike Davis taking ball 1.
Well, Negro story, I know I keep repeating it, but without getting that knuckleball over, the A's should be getting some base runners and some runs against him. Better do it early before it's time for Getty to make his appearance.
3-0 here to Davis. And Davis crushes that to right center field. Way out of here. Mike Davis, his first career home run at Yankee Stadium. His 11th of the year on a 3-1 pitch, and it's now a 3-2 ball game.
A laser shot.
0-1 to Jose. And he hits a high fly ball into deep right center. Back goes Washington. Back goes Winfield. It's off the wall. Bouncing back with Washington in pursuit. And Canseco on his way with a 375-foot triple. Breaking ball hit into left field, and it is 2-0 A's.
Mark McGwire was saying that he thought that Trout would try to get ahead of him and then work inside. He wasn't going to
The count to the A's center fielder, and he hits a high fly ball to right field. That ball's deep. Winfield back. A dive. He got it.
Well, the way the ball at times has seemed to soar up, but he's got time because it's got the high trajectory, and he takes away a home run from Dwayne Murphy.
The thing that Winfield does so well here as well is he finds the wall, which is the first thing they tell outfielders to do. Then you can make that leap up to the top as high as you can, and Winfield, with that large frame anyway, is able to go up and...
Oh, he's great. Oh. Rice may have a chance on it, though. It's too high and too short. Oh, he really gave it a ride. Down the left field corner, and Jones will not get there. Holy Toledo. Tony Phillips hits a 2-2 pitch out of the ballpark for a grand slam. And look at them head for the exits. My, oh my, you'd think that somebody passed out a tornado warning. Don't get trampled out there.
It's as if we spread some natural gas around, huh? Some natural gas.
An incredible development. That was a breaking ball down and in. I don't think that was a bad pitch or a mistake at all. That was a terrific piece of hitting by Phillips, who lined it over the wall.